Good morning. Austin is wearing let's show him your shirt, a monkey shirt.
And I'm wearing
A Lego shirt.
blanket.
What sound do monkeys make?
Get what that Legos make.
What sound do Legos make?
They make a kick down when you.
A click sound.
They make a kick down sometimes when you put them together.
A click sound. That's a good example. Description, I should say. Oh, we are up and at 'em.
Daddy did work, and I'm wearing a hat.
Hello, light. Yeah, Dad's at work, and we got our friend Natalie coming today. And we're going to go downstairs and eat breakfast.
And Mommy let me dig longer.
And Ian slept in. I did not wake him up. The last couple days I've had to wake him up for school. And today I did not. We don't have school today, so I let him sleep in. He did good. He only slept in about 30 minutes longer than he needed to for if it was a school day. So I was curious because I'd noticed it was the first time I've had to like wake him up for school. And I was curious if, how long he would actually sleep. He's also been going to bed late. We haven't been on our routine about going to bed. We've been letting him just kind of stay up until he's gonna collapse. So if we weren't doing that, he'd probably be waking up early like he used to. So anyway, we're gonna go have our breakfast and see what we can get into today.
Come down with us.
What do you mean come down with you?
Can you people on that song come down with us?
Oh, would you guys like to join us downstairs for breakfast? Sure, we can do that. Okay, let's go. Lead the way.
I'm gonna learn how I eat.
Tell them, say, come on.
Come on. Come on, phone.
You're gonna say, welcome to the kitchen.
Welcome to the kitchen.
Where do you sit for breakfast?
What?
What?
I would always be there.
Oh, your stool has moved. It's gonna be a waffle day. Ian, do you want Mickey Mouse or Spider-Man? Austin always likes Mickey Mouse, so we're gonna make these for him, and Ian will probably do the
I
Spider-Man.
would want the Mickey Mouse,
Oh.
probably.
You want Mickey Mouse? No Spider-Man today? Okay, well,
Oh my God.
sorry Spider-Man, maybe next time. Mickey Mouse is the winner! I wanted to show you guys these things that the kids are working on. I picked them up at the dollar spot yesterday at Target. And it's been, wait just a second. Yeah. It's been Dr. Seuss week, so but they still had a good chunk of Dr. Seuss things, so I was impressed. So each one of these was $1, and I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you. So I saw 5 different kinds. So it's like this little kind of laminated sticker activity playmat. So it comes with like a scene. And then these stickers. And apparently they're supposed to be repositionable. So they can lay them out and make like a whole scene. And then they can move them around and do it again. So there was this one. And then there was this one, which is like a circus one. And then there was this one, which is Horton Hears a Who. So I thought that was pretty cool. And there were 2 more, but we just have 3 out right now. It's a zoo over here. Let me show you guys what these kids are doing. Check this light out. Woo, it's like a beautiful glow. You can block it out like that. Woo, anyway, I just wanted to take a moment while I was a little quiet in the house to pop on here and give you guys an update. We've just been hanging out and playing. We did a game called How Does Your Garden Grow? Is that right? How does your garden grow? And I think I mentioned it. That was the one where we didn't get all the pieces and I had to have them printed and cut out all the cards. So that was fun to actually play the game. And it's a pretty cool game. I just know that I only printed my cards on like kind of a thick card stock. And clearly if you bought the game, I'm sure it's like that thick cardboard, like, you know, thick little square pieces that would hold up a lot better, especially with kids and trying to shuffle them around and stuff. So I don't know, I might end up having to redo them at some point, but for now it's fine. And it only cost me like $3 for what I did do at Target or at Staples. The kids are outside right now, and so I'm just taking a moment of peace and quiet and enjoying it. I want to show you guys this mess. I don't know if you can see it there with that sunshine. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. My whole so those doors there, there's my finger. I can't do this. Those doors over there are the playroom. So of course all this gets pulled in, and that's our front door. So, you know, beautiful. Hi, welcome to our home. But you know, I'm the one that put the playroom there, so I guess that's my fault. I don't know. We could put the playroom upstairs, but with them being the age they are, they want to be where you are. And most of where I'm at is in the kitchen and down here and doing stuff. But there have been moments I've wanted to be up in my office, which is upstairs. I don't know. I'm actually hoping that, I know you got, not this room, but opposite, which is just, well, you can't see it, sorry. This is hard holding the phone like this. But straight across the hall from there, like, ooh, where's my finger? Straight across the hall that way is like the dining room. So it's right in the front door as well. But we don't need the formal dining room. We never use it. It ends up being a dumping ground anyway, like because it's the room that's not used and it's kind of off in the corner, so we can sort of hide things back there. Because our main eating space is over here. And it's big, like that's a huge table. Like, say we don't, and we have the bar. So we just don't need that room. So I'm thinking about converting it into basically like a craft room, but like I wanted a counter height tall desk that can seat at least, but probably 4 like unique seats. Because I actually saw this example on somewhere, someone posted something, a picture of this. But it's like 4 unique stations, like a big square 52 inch or 54 inch by 54 inch table, counter height, with 4 chairs, and it can eventually be like homework station. So like the kids know that that's their spot to keep whatever things they need for homework. You know, we could have a plug for computers and laptops, so we could have their pens and pencils and any craft supplies or whatever they need. That's clearly when they're older, but until then, it's the perfect height and place for just crafting, or we can sit in there and play a board game, and it doesn't have to be pulled out onto the table, you know, or if we're working on like a puzzle and we want to leave it out while we go do something else and come back to it later, it can just stay there and not be in the way. But I really want it counter height because there's things that we wrap presents, and I always wrap my presents on that table, and it would just be nice for it to be counter height. And my husband works on his computer stuff, and that might be a good place he could do that. So I just think we could make that space more usable for us. And since the kids all want to be down here, and even I would do stuff, but because it requires me to go upstairs, I don't end up getting it done. So having that down here, I think could be really useful. So anyway, if I ever get my ducks in a row and get to do that, I will definitely be sharing it on my blog. It might even be, if I can do it, it might be a one-room challenge because I think it would be cool for that. That's kind of what I've been thinking. But I don't think I'm going to manage to do it for this next one-room challenge. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll see if I can link. Or did I do any videos? I didn't do any videos. I'm sorry. So anyway, check out my blog. It's carolinahobbyGirl.com. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I participated in the one-room challenge in October. And they do it twice a year. And I think the next one comes up in April. And I'm really wanting to do it because I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I think if I could do it twice a year from now until however many years that would take, every room in our house, I would have the whole house renovated. I put it in my blog. I think it said I would have my whole house renovated by like 2023. So anyway, I just did it for the first time last year, and I really want to do it again. But I'm leaning towards doing the screened porch as opposed to that room, because that room's going to be a lot bigger of a deal and cost a lot more money than I think I'm ready to spend right now. So that's the other factor that I'm debating on. So we'll see. It'll probably be one of those two spaces, either the screen and porch or the or the dining room. But hopefully I can share some more videos on it, even if I do it again this year, because I thought I would, and I didn't end up sharing any videos on it last time. So anyway, I think I'm starting to just ramble because I can, because nobody's in here to interrupt me and need me. But I better go and make sure they're, not getting into anything. They're quiet, so that's got to be a good sign, right? Anyway, I will touch base later. I'm going to give you guys an update and call it a night. So it's the evening on Friday, TGIF. Natalie, little girl we were watching today, went home. We had a really good day. And Austin had no nap, so he crashed on the couch right after dinner. So he's asleep on the couch, and Ian's over there looking at his iPad, watching some videos. I just finished my Plan Your Piece course. Lesson number 9 is what I'm on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will try to remember to leave a link below. But go check out AllieBrownCreative.com, and she has an awesome course for planning. And I just think it's really cool for people who either are new to planning and just like trying to get your life together, or maybe you've been planning for a long time, but you just don't feel like it's working, or you just haven't found your piece yet. So anyway, her course is called Plan Your Piece, and she really, I don't know if there's other classes like this because I haven't looked, but she really talks about like how to use your planner and how to really plan your time, and gives you some real world examples and just really good tips. So it's really worth it. And I'm going to go ahead and mention this because I think I'll get this up in time for it to be worth it. But it's at an introductory price right now. I just saw she made a comment about it, and I think she actually extended it. It was supposed to go up like right now, March 1st or 2nd. But she's extending it for one more week. So you do have until March 7th to get it at the introductory price, which I think is $50. And then I believe it's supposed to go up to $75. But either way, it's worth it. But if I was you, I would grab it for $50. It's something you do completely at your leisure, but you do plan to do it one lesson a day. And each lesson takes less than 30 minutes, really more like 20 minutes. The part you watch is usually less than 10 minutes. And then you leave some time to reflect and actually journal and make plans and preparations for how you're going to incorporate that lesson into your life. So I'm loving it. I love Allie Brown, and it's just really awesome. So you should probably check it out if that's something you would be interested in, if you think it might be useful for you in your life, if you're struggling to get things done and be at peace with how it's going. So anyway, that's really it. I'm just gonna chill. I started watching, what is it, The Heart of Dixie or Heart of Dixie on Netflix, and it's pretty cute. I'm enjoying watching that. I may have heard about it whenever it came out, like on television. I don't even know how many seasons there are, but I was a lot of shows to watch, and it popped up, and I thought, hey, I'll give it a try, and I'm actually enjoying it. So I'll probably go watch an episode of that. And usually on Fridays, we kind of let the kids just crash whenever they crash. So I won't necessarily be putting them to bed unless Austin wakes up and is like hysterical, which could very well happen. But anyway, I will at some point get him up to his bed. We'll see. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing fantastic, and I hope you had an awesome Friday whenever you see this. And whatever day it is, I hope it's a great one. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.